Good evening, traders. Welcome back to the channel. This is Vishal, and you're watching Nifty and Bank Nifty short-term view. I hope my previous video was helpful for you because in my previous weekly sectoral analysis video, I had clearly shared with all of you that result season is going on, and you can see a lot of candles visible on the daily time frame chart, which are completely contradicting to each other. You can see this is a inverted hammer, then a hammer, and then bearish engulfing pattern. So due to the result season, plus you can say budget is coming up, so prices will be all over the place, and we can see a pullback or a consolidation, sudden rise, sudden fall, and whatever price movement will happen, it will happen very fast. That is what I had mentioned in my previous video, which I shared with all of you on Monday. Okay. So today you can see that market did open gap up from 21,588. Market did gap up till 21,737, 738. Even in Bank Nifty, there was a decent amount of gap up opening from 46,104 to 46,579. But this gap up both in Nifty and Bank Nifty got sold into. And we can see that Bank Nifty, especially in Bank Nifty, the PSU banking pack, which was not, was not expected from this particular sector to correct so severely, because the overall chart in the Bank Nifty, in PSU banking chart, if you just deduct today's movement, it was looking pretty decent. It was nothing bad in this chart, but suddenly today, even the positive and the stronger looking positive PSU banking pack has also collapsed, and it has suddenly collapsed by 4% in a day, which is not a joke. Then apart from this, you can say that metals also corrected pretty badly. Even the PSE sector, which has been overstretched, finally corrected. The first big red candle came up in December, and then we have in Jan. Now, apart from pharma still holding it pretty strongly. Apart from pharma, I guess each and every sector took a very bad beating. Even real estate corrected pretty badly, and PSE sector and real estate sector, actually they were overstretched. They did need some sort of correction. Now coming back to the Nifty chart, what I can see is this was a pretty good support, 21,350, and this low, especially this low, 21,284. This has been broken on closing basis. Now if you have a look at the hourly time frame chart, you can see RSI is at 26.58 or 27. So this is below the oversold level. Trend is down in the hourly time frame chart. Trend is flat in the daily time frame chart. So if the momentum continues on the downside, the next support could be 21,055 or maybe 20,884. And in case if we see a pullback tomorrow, maybe, or maybe on the next day, which is going to be probably Wednesday, if we see a pullback, only a short-term pullback, then the immediate resistance will be from 21,477 to 21,322. This entire band, which I have sharing over here, will provide an immediate resistance for short-term for Nifty spot. Bank Nifty. Now, Bank Nifty, we can see the chart of Bank Nifty is looking much worse in terms of state of trend than Nifty. Why? Because Nifty trend in the daily time frame chart is still flat, but Bank Nifty, the trend is down, and you can also see the way it has collapsed. Now, in the daily time frame chart, yes, yesterday I did mention that 45,000, this particular level, is the lower end of this entire support from 46,000 till 45,000. This is an important support band, especially if you have a look in the weekly time frame chart, because this was a pretty decent gap over here. Okay, so now this gap has been filled. That is the first thing. Second thing, this candle which has been made is really horrific. The trend is now down in the daily as well as in the hourly time frame charts. Now, if this support is broken in the daily time frame chart, if we continue trading below this with full momentum, then possibly the next support will come up at 44,400 levels, okay, which is probably 500 to 600 points away from here. And even the RSI in the hourly time frame chart is below 30, which is below the oversold level. And we should not forget that we are at a support level. So in case if Bank Nifty bounces back tomorrow or day after tomorrow, then the immediate resistance level for the Bank Nifty will be from 45,729 to 45,266 to 67. All right. So I continue to have the same stance on the market, that market movement is going to be fast, volatile, and as I told yesterday also in my previous video, that whatever money we have made as traders in this rally, whether it is in banking stocks, whether it is in Nifty as an index trader, or in various sectors in various stocks, this is not a time to be brave and trade aggressively. This is a time to safeguard your profitability, your capital, whatever you were successful to generate over here. The profits which you were which you generated over here, this is what you need to maintain your capital. You need to preserve your capital. So whenever the next leg of trend, whether it is on the downside, whether it is on the upside, whenever it starts, you can participate in this. Now, if you tell me that, why are you saying that when the markets are coming down, you should not participate? Because I just said that you can participate even on the downside. The very simple reason for that is there are too many results which are coming up in the next few days, at least till 29th. Then we have the budget. So I'm continuously repeating that I'm not interested in trading stocks, especially in the short term when result season is going on and especially when an important event is coming. All right. So trade as less as possible and trade wisely. Thank you. Take care, guys.